the best pizza joints in all of Birmingham. And I personally think, and I think you guys agree, it's the best pizza because it's local pizza, it's local ingredients, and the specialty pizza is just incredible. The creativity, that soul pie. Brown, what's soul pie got?
It's got turnip greens, it's got black-eyed peas, it's got Kaneka sausage, and it's got cheese. It's also got onions that I asked them to hold.
Well, I've had people look at it and be like, there is no way. And then once they try, put a little hot sauce on that thing. Dunaway's favorite, the Hot Mama, the Spicy Hawaiian, the Bajaya Special. Just incredible stuff. For more information, get into one of those 4 locations or online, slicebirmingham.com.
First down.
More total touchdowns in 2023. Tyler Van Dyke or Tua Tagovailoa?
Ooh, I'll go Tua. Miami's this is all about Tua staying healthy. If Tua stays healthy, this is an easy answer for me. Miami's offense, when Tua was healthy last year, was one of the best in the NFL. He was the leading passer in the NFL until he got hurt. And I don't see any reason that's going to change this year in year 2. Mike McDaniel's offense, I'll go Tua.
Yeah. Are we asking wins or touchdowns? What did you ask again?
Total touchdowns.
Total touchdowns. It's going to be Tua. I mean, how much easier is it to just get it to Waddle or to Tyreek Hill and just let them do something with it? They do lose Gesicki, though, right?
Mike Gesicki, yeah.
To the Bills, right?
Yeah, but to the Patriots.
Patriots. That's right. I knew it was in division.
The tight end just is not. It's not. And I know San Francisco, they had Kittle. That's a little bit of a different situation, but the traditional tight end just doesn't play a huge role outside of pass blocking or run blocking, and that was the problem with Gesicki. He just wasn't a great blocker.
Yeah, I just don't know if you can trust Tua to be healthy. If Tua's healthy, I think it's between 35 and 40 touchdowns, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But I think Van Dyke in a new air raid offense, I think he could be around 30.
No Dalvin Cook yet.
Not yet.
He's slow playing this, according to reports. But he's another, third down back as well. He play every down. He can be out there as an easy touchdown machine to dump off for Tua. Don't even have to make tough throws to get these guys the ball.
Do you think this is even close?
I don't even think it's close, though.
So how many touchdowns would you give me?
I would.
Well, I mean,
it's
how close do you think it is?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's 17-12 on the games, but the reason I even asked the question was because of the health of Tua.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, no, I think Tua will play every game this year, which will win me another steak anyway.
Jim.
If he starts 17 games.
Jim.
Why don't you give me 10.5 plus 10.5?
Jim, why don't you stay away from this, Jim?
That's only 2 per game. The difference in they play.
Only 2 touchdowns per game.
You don't think Tua with that offense is going to average 2 touchdown passes a game?
You're the one saying it's going to be close with the air raid, which I don't think they're going to.
No, I said if
air
Tua
raid.
gets injured.
Will you please not do this?
Oh, I'm doing it,
Jim. Please. Rockstar, is my mic on? I know we had the power flash. Do you hear me, Rockstar?
Loud and clear.
Do you hear me? Okay.
So look, I'll just give you an example, and this might help you. When Tua played last year, he went for 2 or more touchdowns in. Damn, he went for 6 touchdowns against Baltimore.
He did. Don't you remember that comeback?
3 touchdowns 3 different times.
Yeah. He was leading the NFL.
You give me 10.5?
I'm not going to give you 10.5. No. Okay. Let's do second down.
Yeah, let's do
second down.
It's a good time to move on, Jim. Thank you.
Damn. Who is at current job longer? Would you go Cristobal or Mike McDaniel?
I'd go Mike McDaniel.
Second year, but you think he's going to be a playoff team this year.
I do, yeah. And he was a playoff team last year. Yeah.
So it keeps that rolling. I mean, Cristobal, it's going to be 5 years minimum for him. He'll go 5 years. This is only year 2, right?
Year 2 for both, yeah. I mean, I think I'm with Lance. I think Cristobal, I think they're kind of a 7-5 team, and I mean, I'm not saying he's going to get fired, but man, if you start, what were they last year? 4?
Yeah. The difference is, though, the big money guy wasn't a big money guy until Cristobal came back.
That's right.
And he became a big money guy. He's a multi-billionaire, but he is of Cuban descent.
Oh, Tripp's saying he's his brother-in-law.
Yeah, so they are tied together.
All right, if it's his brother-in-law, let me put it in reverse, Terry. I might go back to Cristobal.
He was not the billionaire booster that he is now. And the only reason he is now, and the only reason Cristobal went back to his school was because of this guy. So that's what I was getting to. I was going to go Cristobal.
Third down.
Yeah, I think I would take Cristobal too. More wins this year, the Hurricanes or the Dolphins?
Oh, I go Dolphins.
Oh, Dolphins,
Yeah.
easy, right? How's that close?
I think so. Well, I mean, again, if Tua gets hurt, I mean, a lot of this is based on whether or not Tua is going to be healthy. If Tua gets hurt, they could easily be 6-11.
Who's their backup this year, Brown?
Well, they're going to go Skylar Thompson, it looks like. I mean, it looks like he came in and, I mean, he wasn't dynamic, but he had them with
what
a
he is?
chance to win a playoff game.
He's Brock Purdy, is what he is.
Oh, if he was as good as Brock Purdy.
Well, I just think he's a much different system. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some similarities, but
But, I mean, if you go back to that playoff game at Buffalo, they've got ball in hand with a chance to win that game starting Skylar freaking Thompson. So, I mean, that's kind of hard not to go with him as the backup.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Miami easy here with, a playoff team to a team that you yourself thinks wins 7 games.
Yeah, I think
So
they're
go
7-5.
Yeah.
4th down.
Donald Trump 77 today. If I asked you who's been the more controversial figure this year, Trump or the combination of Kanye West and Andrew Tate?
Who's Andrew Tate?
You don't know who Andrew Tate is?
No.
Andrew Tate is an ex-MMA kickboxing champion who is maybe the most vocal TikTok, social media. I don't even want to call him a star.
Influencer is what
Yeah,
you would
he's a
call him.
big influencer. Tyler would know all about him. My boys listen to him a lot. The women do not like him at all. He seems very, I don't know. I don't know how you would put it.
Misogynistic? Is that what you're
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people define him as misogynistic.
Yeah, I've no concept of who Andrew Tate is. Barely remember what Kanye did, and most people don't think Trump is controversial, but I guess I would go Trump in this. But everyone is saying Kanye Tate easy, says Lunsford.
So that's an easy win for them. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't pay much attention to Tate.
Yeah, Tate drives me nuts. I agree with Goose. He does have little dick energy.
I got no idea.
And it's all the teenage boys love this guy. And I think it's because of all the cars he's got and the money he flashes.
Yeah. I mean, I try to control what I see on those devices. I mean, I do hate TikTok for the fact that I was just going to open it last night as I was going to bed. And it was I just finished my nightly Madden game, and it was 11 o'clock. And when I looked down after running through some stuff I liked on TikTok that kept popping up, and then the next one was even something I went, well, I've got to see this. And the next one, I've got to see this. And next thing I know is it's 5 minutes before 1 a.m. And it felt like 2 hours went like that looking at it. So I dislike it. And I understand how Brown is addicted to it now. But it is it is
I never
troubling.
I've looked at TikTok, but I mean, there's nothing that pulls me yet.
Oh, it is troubling how it just leads to, like, I like live music, right? So if I liked one live music, all of a sudden here's Pink singing, one of her great songs with Kelly Clarkson, and then all of a sudden Joni Mitchell is performing at the BBC she's tuning her guitar and about to sing a live performance, and then all of a sudden I've listened to 2 hours of live music in little 2-minute clips.
I found one of the funniest TikTok handles I have found is a guy named Johnny Hamcheck. And I don't know, it just cracks me up. So the guy wears a hidden camera, and all he does is like drive around to construction sites, and he'll pull up and he'll go, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late." And the guy's like, "Oh yeah." He go, "I've got the 6.5-inch wire with me right here, and I'll just, you mind taking it into him?" And they're like, 6. He goes, "Don't tell me they're still using the 8-inch wire in there. You have got to tell them to stop using the 8-inch wire. I've got the 6.5-inch right here." And these guys get so flustered they don't know what to do.
Pull all that wire out, boys.
And they go, "Sir, you need to talk to Deborah Simmons." "That's who I'm talking to. She sent me down here with a 6.5-inch wire. My God, if they're still using 8-inch wire in there, we're going to get this job shut down." And people start panicking. They're like, "Hey, tell them stop using the wire." It's the funniest TikTok. Johnny Hamcheck.
No more on the wire.
See, it's so funny. Have you not been in there to tell them yet? These people get so flustered with him.
That is our 4 Downs today, brought to you by the wonderful folks at Slice.
Yeah, again, 4 great locations. The original in Lakeview, one in Vestavia, one in Montevallo, now Crestline Park. Created the whole concept by the late Jeff Bajaya. His brothers, Jason and Chris, continue that legacy. It's local pizza, it's local ingredients. For more information, stop by one of the 4 locations for lunch or dinner, or online, slicebirmingham.com.
Back to the scheduling conversation in our final 2 segments as we get the opponents in SEC football coming up. at 6 o'clock this evening, Central Time on the SEC Network, 7 o'clock if you're watching us in the East, live with us today. Remember to give us a thumbs up and everything. I did want to, as we get ready for the U.S. Open, I wonder if Tom Brady will be at the U.S. Open, because I don't know about you guys, but Brady, who is not coming back to football, he is double down on that. He's enjoying his single life. I assume the ex-wife had the kids, because Brady is Saturday, he's at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And Sunday, he's at the French Open, enjoying his best life as he's rolling through Europe, single and available to negotiate.
So who do you think ends up better situation, Troy Aikman or Tom Brady?
Tom's got a few more dollars. That helps him.
I would imagine.
Troy ain't hurting, though.
Troy's not hurting, but it looks like Troy's already circled in on one. Tom is ordering from the French buffet this weekend.
He's trying the eclairs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and did I see where she was crying? It came across on a TikTok video, so I don't know if it was real, but
Giselle,
she was crying, said he cheated on her. Is that what
God,
happened?
No, I didn't see that. It could be AI. Be careful.
It could be AI.
Yeah.
It's always
I've got a story. I'm not comfortable throwing it out there, but I got a story for you guys.
okay. It's an LT story, not for all of you guys. In the commercial break,
And it is not Tom cheating on Giselle, but I do have a story.
Tripp says Brady's using that FU money he has.
He's got it. Trust me.
Hey, both of them have got it. But whenever I've seen Giselle, she's been dancing around and getting after it.
Yeah, Lunsford pointing out I wasn't insinuating those two were dating, but Tom was rolling through the French countryside, having a good time. That was Djokovic's wife there, says Lunsford.
Oh, Joker's wife, huh?
Yeah.
If I'm Joker, I'm picking up in the stands every now and then, aren't you?
Obviously didn't bother the Joker. He won his, 24th major, 23rd major?
Well, I mean, a high-end tennis guy like that makes a bundle, too,
And
though.
those Serbians, man, there's no exterior factors. It doesn't bother them.
Yeah.
Made in a lab.
When's the next major? No.
I got to go home.
Did Rockstar hear that one yesterday?
You did, right? This is so good.
Okay, well, when we come back, we'll scheduling, and we'll let Tyler cue up yesterday's soundbite from Jokic after his win in the NBA championship. It is trash open worthy. We'll get to that when we come back right here. The show being brought to you. You've done Precision Sports already?
I have not done it.
Tell us about Precision
More
Sports.
than happy to. Our friend Kelly Hunter had a fall the other day.
No, not Kelly.
skinned up her knee.
Dude, her knee was banged. She had two different gashes with two different sets of stitches. And one of the reasons it happened is because she's got to get rotator cuff surgery. And so she was trying to break the fall with a different hand, or she actually broke the fall with her knee, led to stitches. Look, if you're banged
Lead
up
with
with
the face, Kelly. Lead with the face.
rotator cuff, whether it's the knee, the elbow, our friends at Precision Sports Medicine Orthopedics, they can help you out. Remember the number 205-512-3885. Let this be the year Precision Sports Medicine and Orthopedics gets your life back on track. Orthopedic care better together. Find your provider today. Again, call 205-512-3885. Visit precisionsportsortho.com/2023.
Take the next round anywhere you go with official Next Round gear. Buy yours today at nextround.store.
Hey, Lance Taylor from the Next Round to tell you about my friends at Michelson Laser Vision, located conveniently UAB Highlands. Almost 20 years ago, I went in for the procedure. Only took 12 minutes for both eyes. When I went in, I had 2200 vision. I was legally blind. Now I have 20/15 vision, still 19 years later. Make the call today. Schedule a hassle-free consultation. 969-8100. Dr. Mark Michelson, Dr. Jen Michelson, Michelson Laser Vision. Make sure you tell them the Next Round sent you. 969-8100 or MichelsonLaserVision.com. Hey, Lance Taylor from the Next Round. You've heard me for years talk about our friends at Bromberg's Jewelers, and we welcome you to stop by and see that great customer service at the Mountain Brook and Summit locations. But we'd also love for you to check out their new online shop. They've got plenty to choose from. Great gifts, big and small. Available online, they've got David Yurman, Tudor watches, select diamond and gemstone jewelry, William Henry, seasonal and favorite giftware items, and baby gifts as well. They've even got an online sale section. For more information, Brombergs.com.
If you have water or fire damage to your home or business, DryTech is here to help. They work for the customer, not the insurance company. They respond quickly, within 20 minutes when you call 205-637-0143. They have 5 crews ready to go 24/7, built to go on the job when it happens. DryTech has 65-star Google reviews, so call DryTech, not the insurance company. Find more online at mydrytech.com.
It's the spring sales event at Alfa Romeo of Birmingham. Now you can get $10,000 off plus rates as low as 4.7% on new 2022 Alfa Romeo Stelvios and new 2022 Alfa Romeo Giulias. Come see the team at Alfa Romeo of Birmingham, exit 27 just off I-459 on Grants Mill Road, or visit them online at alfaromeousa of Birmingham.com. Hurry down before they're all gone. All incentives applied in stock units only with approved credit. Alfa Romeo USA of Birmingham.com.
Spring weather is here, and our friends at Hemphill Services are offering a $69 HVAC tune-up plus 10% off any service call when you mention the next round. Call Adam, Chad, and the guys at Hemphill Services. Make sure your HVAC unit is ready to keep up with the changing weather. Hemphill Services, locally owned and operated independent Trane dealer. The team can service all makes and models. For all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, call Hemphill Services. It's hard to stop a Trane. 205-229-2090 or hemphillservices.com. That's 205-229-2090, hemphillservices.com. Hey, Lance Taylor from the next round to tell you about our friends at Gutter Cap. Gutter Cap's that patented aluminum cover system that fits over most existing gutters to keep out debris and eliminate that gutter cleaning. It's backed with a lifetime warranty, almost 20-year service record right here in Birmingham. Stay off that dangerous ladder forever. 45% off the retail price now if you call guttercapbirmingham.com. Call my good friend Chris Stewart now, 205-823-2212. Cap it, don't snap it. It's Gutter Cap.
Say breaking news?
Well, I mean, it's scheduled. Still
Okay.
more schedule leaks.
Save that.
All right.
Our friends at Redmont Vodka brings us this part of the show. And also we have a passing we wanted to share with folks, a friend of the show that we unfortunately lost yesterday.
Yeah, I'll tell you about Redmont Vodka first. Friends at Redmont Vodka, locally owned and operated. Ask for it by name. It's available in 22 states. Charles Barkley, one of the great faces behind it. Redmont Vodka, made from corn, which not only makes it gluten-free, also provides that smooth finish, no harsh aftertaste, 8 times distilled. Available at your local package and ABC stores. When I talk about local package stores, two I always reference, and that's the Beverage Place, and that's Pink Package. And Joe Ruchenberg was the guy that owned those. And Pink Package will always be a soft spot in my heart because my ex-wife, Bethany, I would come home on weekends from Tuscaloosa, and she lived out in Hunters Point right when it first opened. And she would bring me to meet my buddy Danny Daniels, and that was the pickup spot, was Pink Package. And then I would go back to Tuscaloosa on a Sunday night with him. And still to this day, I love going by the Beverage Place, right there in Greystone or right across from Inverness Corners, Pink Package. But, Joe got diagnosed with cancer 5 months ago. Again, if you're having like a battle with somebody you don't get along with, family member, whatever it is, make up and live a good life, because this is an example. 5 months ago, he gets diagnosed, and he's already passed away last night. And he leaves behind his wife, JJ, his daughters, Bailey and Bree. So prayers out to that family, and just a great operation that he ran for years and provided all our bourbon for Bama and Bourbon right there at the Pink Package and Beverage Place.
A landmark on 280 for years and years. And again, our thoughts and prayers to his family in that passing yesterday. And you're right about relationships and friendships and burned bridges and things that you don't need to let set any longer than they need to sit out there.
And live in the moment, man. I'm bad at it. Dunaway, I know you're bad at it. I think Brown's pretty good at it. I think Rockstar's bad at it.
In 2023, I've been a lot better.
I think you have.
I've told Brown many times when he comes whistling in the morning. How does he come in, Rockstar? Hey, good morning, Jim.
But you wouldn't be scoring in the 80s if you weren't living in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm the exact opposite of Rockstar. Rockstar does not say a word when he comes in. Like today, I was surprised he was actually here.
Yeah.
I mean, people are doing show prep.
Well, I know. I'm not. I mean, it's not a criticism. I'm just saying that they're opposites.
I just always wonder. I think Brown could be having a horrible day, and he would come in the same way.
You don't care if I'm having a horrible day. Why drag it in here?
Because he wants to be 100. So I think it's important for him for the Brown stock to always be bullish right now. So he's always going to be that way. But I, like you, LT, I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah, but I mean, much like you, I am in a better spot. I think I'm a lot less combative and a lot less overheated as I've been in the past.
Well, what I've learned is if
I've
I'm not
worked on
worrying
that.
about my job, where I feel like I've got some security at work, even though I've never been fired since in broadcasting, I should say. I've been fired from, a couple of places. I guess technically broadcasting, I got fired from a Christian radio station at AM 1500 for falling asleep while playing Christian music.
Well, that's not very Christian.
It was
That's
very
really
unchristian.
not.
Very unchristian.
I need a little grace here. I fall asleep one time.
Jesus forgave me, but obviously you're not willing to.
Technically, it was the second time. I was warned not to do it again.
Okay, well, at some point even Jesus is like, all right, let's go fall
But it
asleep.
was so long ago, the record was going.
So you let the Happy Goodmans fade out?
What, you fall asleep or were you like passed out?
Well, I was also, running pool parties for Magic 96 and then driving there to do morning radio, and they flipped the format from country to Christian on me.
And you
it
probably,
it
a little
wasn't-
sun and 2 Bud Lights and you're,
Yeah. And it wasn't like good Christian, but I was overnights too, like 12 to 5. And then I busted down there for sunrise to play Southern Christian, Southern gospel music, the kind that had the quartets. And if one song sounds alike, they all sound alike.
is that what I need to do for my sleep? Just pipe some of that in?
No, that'll keep you awake. It's
We'll beat the chariots in heaven. And
my least favorite genre of music is 4-part Christian, like that old school 4-part harmony. I hate's a strong word.
Yeah.
I love the message.
Okay, so that or liquid metal?
It's a tough one. I mean, I don't like liquid metal.
I would go with the quartet Christian.
I
over
would too.
metal.
Liquid metal. Whew.
Yeah. All right. We'll get to the Jokic sound and the breaking news from the schedule in the final segment coming up. Quick break here. This is not TNT, as I said earlier. I may have let something out of the bag. It is our friends at TNR here. TNR, back in a second.
Follow the Next Round on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Next Round Live.
It's the spring sales event at Alfa Romeo of Birmingham. Now you can get $10,000 off, plus rates as low as 4.7% on new 2022 Alfa Romeo Stelvios and new 2022 Alfa Romeo Giulias. Come see the team at Alfa Romeo of Birmingham, exit 27 just off I-459 on Grants Mill Road, or visit them online at alfaromeousaofbirmingham.com. Hurry down before they're all gone. All incentives applied in stock units only with approved credit. alfaromeousaofbirmingham.com.
If you have water or fire damage to your home or business, DryTech is here to help. They work for the customer, not the insurance company. They respond quickly, within 20 minutes when you call 205-637-0143. They have 5 crews ready to go 24/7, built to go on the job when it happens. DryTech has 65-star Google reviews, so call DryTech, not the insurance company. Find more online at mydrytech.com.
Hey, Lance Taylor from the Next Round. You've heard me for years talk about our friends at Bromberg's Jewelers, and we welcome you to stop by and see that great customer service at the Mountain Brook and Summit locations. But we'd also love for you to check out their new online shop. They've got plenty to choose from. Great gifts, big and small. Available online, they've got David Yurman, Tudor watches, select diamond and gemstone jewelry, William Henry, seasonal and favorite giftware items, and baby gifts as well. They've even got an online sale section. For more information, Brombergs.com.
Storm season is here. Make sure you have a plan of action in place right now. Greg from Pell City and Storm Restoration Roofing should be your first call when storms hit. Insurance companies love working with Storm Restoration Roofing because of Greg Nelson's name and reputation in the industry. When storms hit, call Greg Nelson. He's local, 205-542-3531. He's the home of the free no-cost roof inspection. Greg from Pell City on Facebook, 205-542-3531. It's Storm Restoration Roofing.
The Next Round is so much more than the show you get from 9 to 1 each day. So make sure to head to our official YouTube channel at Next Round Live and subscribe to get all of our latest content. We, of course, have plenty of specialty content and shorts based all around the sports in the heart of the SEC. But we also talk pro sports, gambling, lifestyle and entertainment, and so much more. It's the Next Round YouTube channel where you never know what you're going to find next. Subscribe now to see the latest content and get notifications when we go live. That's at Next Round Live on YouTube.
Are you faced with unexpected medical expenses? You want to update your backyard? Or you just want that dream vacation? Ryan Brown here from The Next Round. Legacy Credit Union can help with lifestyle loans. Legacy lifestyle loans do not require collateral and they have affordable low rates. See more about Legacy lifestyle loans online at legacycreditunion.com or simply stop by one of the 9 branches in the greater Birmingham area. Legacy, the official credit union of UAB.
Hey, before Rockstar tells us, before LT tells us about New York Butcher, Rockstar, play the Jokic sound so you can hear it for the first time. You tell me if you think it's a good trash opener or not. This guy just wants to get back to Serbia.
You said after the Lakers win, you said you were surprised that you didn't feel more. So I'm curious what you are feeling right now and if you're looking forward to a parade coming up in Denver.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
No. I need to go home. Okay.
With us,
That's awesome. That's honesty, at least.
I need to go home.
New York Butcher Shop
Not
brings
giving
us
enough to you guys?
New York Butcher Shop bringing us this breaking news, developing schedule news from Brownie.
I think the New York Butcher Shop is a perfect place for Father's Day for a gift. You can get gift cards, you can get great wine, and of course, you can get the finest and certified Angus prime beef steaks, burgers, premium pork chops, ribs, all natural chicken cut to order just for you. How about Wagyu? If you've never had Wagyu before, it's a double win if you pick it up for you and Dad, and then you get to enjoy it with Dad. He's going to absolutely love it. They've got a great selection, again, of fine wines, desserts. New York Butcher Shop, one-stop dinner shop, 2 locations to serve you. Caba Heights and on Highway 119 and Greystone, the New York Butcher Shop. Rare quality, well-done service.
All right, it is Chris Lowe. Chris is pretty wired in the SEC. He says Alabama will have Auburn, Georgia, LSU, Oklahoma, and Tennessee on their schedule, and that's in addition to a game against Wisconsin. So if the homes and aways continue the way they are right now, and they may not, Alabama potentially in 2024 would have to go to Wisconsin, to Oklahoma, to Tennessee, to LSU. They will also host Auburn and Georgia.
I'm clean read here. I do not think, and this is doubting the greatest ever, I am prepared to say Nick Saban will never win another national championship at Bama.
See, but there's
because the schedule changed how for you?
Well, I mean, first of all, you're unsettled at quarterback right now. So I don't think they're going to win one this year. The schedule is absolutely brutal in 24. Now,
is it more brutal than Georgia's or anyone else's?
Well, here's Georgia's in 2024, also according to Chris Lowe. They will play, of course, at Alabama. They will play Auburn. They will play Clemson. They will play Florida. They will play Tennessee, and they will play Texas. I mean, everybody's going to have a tough schedule.
Everybody's going to have a brutal schedule.
Yeah, and it's a 12-team playoff.
Yeah, it's a 12-team playoff. I just got that feeling.
If you could have that feeling not related to the schedule, and I totally understand it. I don't think the schedule changes anything for me. You could have that feeling going into 2023 and just say it's not going to happen again because this could be his last year. And they may never win one again because Georgia's so good. I don't think the schedule is going to change.
Well, I think the schedule is going to affect some. I mean, it's going to affect seeding. I mean, if you lose 2 or 3, you're not going to get a first-round bye.
Yeah. I'm excited about this show tonight.
Yeah,
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, depending on where you're watching us tonight. 5 in the Mountain, 4 in the West Coast. I always forget Hawaii. I don't know how to do that math. But we're back with you with full reaction at 9 a.m. Central Time on Thursday. Don't forget Odie's Trivia tonight with all these guys. Until next time, God bless you and God bless America.